First question for David.
Hello.
One of your favorite subjects is obviously Gael Monfils. How would you describe what it's like to watch him play?
I think he's one of the best entertainers in tennis. I think it's so amazing to watch him play. Sometimes I get a little bit frustrated with him because I know he should win some matches that he loses. And I think he's still yet to reach his full potential because I think he's super, super talented.
And what are your thoughts on his match tomorrow?
I think it's going to be interesting. Obviously, Grigor is, playing really well and really confident this year. I think he stepped up on his whole other level, so it will be tough, but we'll see.
So, Vika, that was, I think one of the best women's matches that we've seen so far.
Thank you.
This week, and I'm curious, it was a tough fight, from both sides. I'm curious if you were surprised by what Kunic was able to do, or impressed, or how you felt about, because that was the first time you played her, and I don't even know if you saw her much before.
I haven't watched, so obviously I didn't have a lot of data on her or, much of an idea, but I think she played exceptionally well today. I'm not sure if I would have watched the matches before that would help me a lot, I think, because I felt like not knowing much, she still played on a really high level and pretty consistent throughout the whole match. She gave a fight, and she wasn't afraid to go big on the important moments. I was a little bit surprised that she's not that tall, and she hits the ball and unleashes her forehand, with so much power. So that was quite surprising. But I think she's a young player. She has a good future if she keeps going this way.
What do you think you've proven to yourself about the physical ailments you've overcome and in gaining confidence as you advance?
Proving to myself?
Yes, because when you have physical problems, you have to get back to a certain stage. How have you done that, and what have you shown yourself?
I just really try to focus on, each day at a time, and I don't look back of how tough it was. I just try to make the best out of that situation, and I've been working really hard on my body and try to come back stronger than I was before. So I feel that I'm still in the process, but I'm glad that I'm making this run to create myself opportunities to have, competition endurance, get match after match and after match, and in Grand Slam, on such high level. So it's a great achievement. But in terms of, body, what did I do is just really try to stay positive and work hard, because that's a simple question. Simple answer. I don't think there's much of a magic happening unless you just put all the chances on your side to try to do your best.
If you won the girls' title here, do you think that gives you an advantage when it comes to the women's title here?
No, because I think you've seen a lot of junior players who won the, juniors, and we never saw them again.
What are your thoughts on the matchup with Makarova?
I think she's a very tough opponent because she's very consistent. She has, she reads the game really well, and we had some tough matches in the past, and I think she's not afraid to play against top players. She handled herself well against big names in Grand Slams. So she's definitely playing well, and I'm looking forward to that match.
What have you enjoyed the most during this tournament so far in the way you played, given what you've suffered basically in physical ailments?
Guys, you making it sound like I went through, I don't know, that I almost died, and I miraculously, there was 10 sharks, and I got attacked, and I survived, and, I saved the dolphin as well. It's not that complicated, really. It's just, it's what I enjoy is to play tennis, and to be talking about what happened with my injuries, it's useless already. It's really, what I want to do is to focus on the moment and, just leave this moment, enjoy this moment, because I really do, and try to make the best out of this particular moment. What happened in the past, I ain't got no genie in the bottle to wish what could I do in the past.
So just going back to the recent past, the match that just finished,
Yeah.
You were very happy at the end that you won. There were moments of frustration kind of during the match. I'm curious about that, some of that frustration. I mean, I know you're intense and emotional and all that, but in terms of the frustration, how much of it was what she was doing, like getting back tons of balls, and how much of it was like you didn't feel like you were kind of hitting maybe quite as well? I mean, what was the balance between what she was sort of doing and what you were maybe struggling to do?
I mean, it kind of comes together. She obviously brings a lot of balls, and she makes you go sometimes for extra shots. But I felt, I didn't feel like so much frustration. I just wanted to really push myself to be doing the right thing. And the only thing I was frustrated is because I kept putting my ass back. I wouldn't follow the ball. So that was the frustrating part, that I kept doing the same thing. But I think, that's what she does with her game, to really push yourself, for yourself to find an opportunity and go for it. And I think in the second set I've done that, and in the third set I've done that to break her and really take the lead.
Did her style of play remind you of anybody in particular?
I don't know. I didn't think about it.
Okay.
Victoria, you were talking about Milo's sleep before.
Okay.
And Serena was saying that she was the one that said it first, that she wanted it. What do you think about that?
When did she say that?
She said that before the other press conference before today.
She said today?
She said today that you were trying to, well, she didn't mention you, but I was thinking maybe she was.
Well, we got it all squared out because I texted her right after, and I said, "Hey, I already said that first, so back off." And she said, "Oh," and she said, "Very nice, tweet." She said, "Oopsie." I said, "Really? That's what you went with? Oopsie?" And so, yeah, but it's pretty fascinating. I mean, I was thinking about that tweet for before my match while I was watching, because I played after Milos, and I was like, I can't wait to tweet that. But if I do that before my match, you guys are going to be like, oh, she's not focused, So I was like, okay, I'll do it after my match. So I tweeted after the match. And the funny story, I actually went on his Twitter after, and I like to see who people follow sometimes. And that dude follows Milos Raonic's hair, Milos Raonic's sleeve. I mean, to me, it's incredible. He's a rock star.
You might get your own account with your thing you were doing today.
Well, I'm not going to develop that, but I'm sure a lot of people would maybe like to do that.
Yeah, I wanted to